Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Take it easy, sir.
I have ambitions too, you know. The fact is that Kronstadt is very likely withholding information on what actually happened.
No, Robert, not.
I had no
What happened if you were there, that's for sure. Always stood up and told me exactly.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you who know different. grip it's just amazing. Remember, folks, that endurance racing is all about getting your car to cover as many miles as possible, no matter how burned out or beat up it may be. Presented with champagne on the podium after a few years of regular sparkling wine. That is real champagne from the eastern region of France. Fun fact of the day for you folks. Let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability, that's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology of tomorrow. Anticipation here is just so high. This is the place to be. The best track you'll ever see, the best group of drivers we've had in a long, long time. And how about that crowd, huh? Awesome day of racing here in Miami. Remember, folks, that...
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
And she's out of the race. There is no coming back from that one. Wow. Well, let's hope she's safe and sound down there.
What?
still some of my
dominated
finest
by
work.
Sierra Knox of Kronstadt Industries and Moses Lee of the Consumer Tech. Two fierce power players whose tense rivalry.
See what that was?
No
I
doubt
don't.
keep
Good. Seems like they got the message.
as a dozen mutilated bodies.
See what that was? I don't want any.
What? What is that doing here?
Memory of Reno cartel beloved nephew Chico.
Huh? What was that? Check it out.
Cartel has risen to power under the cunning and leadership of Rico Delgado.
That was not worth the agitation.
Until recently, with head designer for famous couture brand Sanguine, suffered a nervous breakdown following the demise of Sanguine CEO Victor Novikov, and his return to the limelight will surely excite fashionistas everywhere who, like this reporter, have had it up to a year when the early 90s in Colorado, a body discovered in the desert has been identified as FBI most wanted bomb maker. A group of local children made the gruesome find close to an abandoned
Hard work and dedicated focus on the flair of provocation and the allure of empty charm. With flawless technological execution and persistently excellent driving, this year's winner is unforgettable.
Giants Flex Their Engineering Muscles is on its final day, and event planners report record ticket sales. The 5 previous years, the race is dominated by Sierra of Kronstadt Industries and Moses Lee of the Chinese consumer tech company Kowloon. Two fierce players whose tense rivalry will no doubt keep spectators at the edge of their feet till the final laps. Kingsley, GNN News. once minor Delgado cartel has risen to prominence under the cunning and brutal leadership of Rico Delgado. And lately, the cartel has been consolidating its power, challenging the Moreno's position as the premier drug manufacturers, and DEA experts fear the conflict will get worse before it gets better. In Morocco, hearings into the failed military coup d'etat began today with the testimonies of several captured Zaydan loyalists, who all maintain that the deceased general acted alone in his attempt to overthrow the country's democratically elected government. A question which has spawned several popular conspiracy theories, involving everyone from the CIA to the Freemasons. Next week's hearing will focus on Swedish banker Klaus Hugo Strandberg, who, willingly or not, played a key role in General Zaydan's intricate plot, which is feeling more and more like the plot of a Jack Sparta novel. In New York, acclaimed designer Sebastian Sato has launched a new gender-neutral fashion brand. Sato, who until recently was head designer for famous couture brand Sanguine, suffered a nervous breakdown.
Ah, probably nothing.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Berlin, Shanghai, Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor.
he would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Ah, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. He won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico,